Hello, welcome everybody to Xena the Warrior Princess, a rewatch commentary episode. We don't post the clips online because we're not that good at editing. It takes like a couple of hours at least to edit the clips to where um, Paramount or Disney Plus or whoever owns the show doesn't like send some kind of block to YouTube. But if we get an editor, we'll post the clips, like different clips of the episode during our watch along. But until then, we just ask that you guys queue it up. We start from 000 on the screen, and then we just play it and we just kind of talk through it, and you guys can listen to us babble on about the episode and get to see our
and other
perspective.
stuff.
Yeah, the perspective of somebody who grew up watching the show and somebody who is coming to the show for the first time as a full grown adult. And you know you get to see how a lot of our tastes and interests and our perspective is really affected by the things that we see and watch when we're younger, as opposed to when we come across them for the first time, or more thoroughly later in life. So for me, I grew up with Xena. I'm more forgiving of the choreography and the fight scenes and the names. I never noticed how weird the names were because you know I've been seeing them since I was 10. I've been hearing about Toxius and Autolycus and Sisyphus and all that since I was like 9 or 10. So it wasn't weird to me. But as you guys have seen, or if you haven't seen my mom, she's seeing these names for the first time and having a lot of fun with that. And I'm enjoying that too. The fresh perspective on the show is like watching it again. So this episode is season 1, episode 19, called Altered States. Um, I think, let me see. I think this is the one where, no, I don't fully remember this one. I was about to take a shot in the dark, but I don't fully remember this one at all. So we're going to get right into it without further ado. And
Yeah,
if you guys are
I'm
ready,
excited.
I'm going to do a little countdown, and we're going to go ahead and get it started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh,
Ooh, it starts off pretty.
Yeah, man, I just wish they would remaster this show so we can get like a 1080p Blu-ray so we can see this fresh, lush New Zealand landscape.
Hmm. I mean, she doesn't. He doesn't have a GPS or anything. She just knows she'll find him. Hmm. You see
Maybe he
the?
has
Did you see the rainbow?
yes. Maybe he
Hmm.
has an identifying marker on his body that only she would know.
Okay. Why does Xena don't have her armor on?
A girl can't take a bath?
Gabrielle's clothes up on the bushes too. Hey, what are we watching?
uh, we're watching two people
Oh,
bathe.
look how pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Look
I
how
can't believe that's
pretty
real.
that is.
That would be CGI now.
Mm-hmm. Gabrielle just had on a bra. Did you see?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you thought they were actually nude on set? No. Hey, remember when we found out that women could ask for body doubles, going back all the way back to like the 70s and 80s? So now we know they just did this for they did those nude scenes because they wanted to. I'm
For
like
the
they could
extra
ask for a
paycheck.
yeah. I'm like they could ask for a body double. Yeah, what? I didn't even know that. So they're after the little boy for some reason. Guess he didn't make it far.
Xena looked like some type of creature.
I was gonna say I would have been scared. She came out the water
Uh-huh.
looking like that.
Other than that, she in her birthday suit.
That would have made it extra weird.
Hmm.
Let's see Xena beat people up with some fish.
Uh-oh. Never bring a fish to a knife fight. Just or never bring a knife to a fish fight.
How weird is it that we just saw an episode where one of the themes was fish?
And all the fish washed up. I mean, that was
Hmm.
weird that like 30 fish washed up on the shore. Because we know.
Oh, I just googled that. That happens at a certain time of the year. There,
Oh,
that
okay.
was that was what the whole. That's what Steve was saying when he was saying something about fish and what did he say? Something in fish. It's an event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, Sarah.
Yeah.
Whatever will be, will be.
I love when people say that as they're imposing their will on others. They're like, "It is what it is,"
Oh
while
my
they're telling people what
goodness.
to do. You okay over there?
His father want to sacrifice him
That
at the
sounds familiar.
altar.
Does it sound familiar to
Mm-hmm.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've heard this story before. In a big house shaped like an A. Well, yeah, that just clicked for me. Has it clicked for you yet?
Well,
The
mm-mm.
story. You don't remember this
Mm-mm.
story? Hearing about this story in a big house that people go to on the weekend when they want to forget what they did Friday night, and they tell this is one of the main stories that they tell about some people from a long time ago,
Ooh.
some
Uh, mm-mm.
Jewish people from a long time ago. A guy, tr- a father is told by something to sacrifice his child. Not
Oh,
clicking.
and when he get up there, and when he and from the Bible.
Finally, I dropped so many hits. Finally,
Oh,
yes,
yeah. When he got there, then he was like, "Oh, psych! I was just playing."
yes. That's so crazy that they left that in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, God just wanted to see if you would do it. Wow.
Well, I mean, even if well, you know what how I feel about King James. I think some of the stuff was authentic, and some of it he just threw in there. But
Oh no, that one's from the
yeah.
Torah. That was from the Torah. Um,
Oh, okay.
the
I
Bible,
don't know.
The Torah plus other books, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, you supposed to, I guess, feel that way. Um, I guess their God, you know, I don't know. It's maybe a little different. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it turns out, though.
Yeah, when you said, "Oh, the father sacrificing the son," I was like, "Oh, Abraham." Yeah, that's the only Abraham story I know.
Mm.
Now, this kid, his name is Carl Urban. I mean, he's your age, but he's a kid in this episode. Him,
Mhm.
he's a
Mhm.
famous actor now. Like he's in everything now.
Oh, okay. I don't know him.
Carl Urban, yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
And he had nothing but nice things to say about working on Xena as well.
Mm. Which god? See, and he above Zeus. That I wouldn't listen to that one. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna start a war.
It's a custody
Mhm.
battle.
Mhm. I could. I don't know how to relate that. Can you relate that name to the situation?
Icus, I don't
Mhm.
know. No, he's a good guy though. Remember, the good guys' names don't matter. The bad guys' names always have a ring to
Oh,
them. I think writers like writing bad guys in general more than they like writing good guys.
Antius, anti,
Yeah, yeah, anti,
Antius.
yeah, anti, yeah, anti. Like I said, I love when people say it is what it is. It'll, all this, and then they're like actively using their will to force people to do what they want.
I mean, he's basically calling her Jezebel. She's a complete abomination. And all she's doing is trying to protect children. This is
Yep.
so relevant to today's times.
Yep.
Listen at the evil, they no change. The negative energy in its agents never changed. The playbook is the same.
Yeah, because like we were talking about with reality shows, it feeds a part of us. That energy feeds a part of us.
hmm But it should catapult us into the light and not and descend into further darkness.
Yeah, well, we have to deal with our anger and insecurities first before we can figure out how not to fall into. That's where the darkness starts: is the insecurities and the anger and
Within
the
the,
resentment.
that's why I'm trying to talk to myself better. Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Affirmations,
no,
they work.
just talk to myself nicer. Like how I'd be like, "Why you do that? Oh, look at that. What are you doing? What are you doing?" I just talk to myself like that. Oh, on one off day. Oh, you just lazy. Oh, I just usually
I
talk to
still do that.
myself like that.
I still do
Yeah, but
that.
no, we got to stop doing that because I think about ourselves and how they be like, oh, and then when you be like, I love you, you're great, you're doing the right thing. It's you have the right to take a nap today. Relax. Then your
Yeah.
cells be like, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. So I got to just start talking differently
For sure. Yeah.
to myself because I've been real hard on myself.
Yeah, I agree. Or like how we complain about stuff that doesn't matter to pass the time because it makes the time go by
Mhm.
so fast, but it's a bad
Mhm.
habit. It's a bad
Mhm.
crutch. I like this
Mhm.
temple. I mean altar.
Isn't that
I like this
pretty?
altar. Yeah, it's a nice little altar.
Mhm. Like she got some dressing, cornbread dressing in there.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, is it rye bread? What's the brown bread that I love at Outback Steakhouse? Rye bread? Look,
Mhm.
man, if that was rye bread, I would have been like, your wish
No,
is granted.
I don't think it's rye. Hold up. Don't
What is
quote
that
me
bread?
on that. I'll tell you in a little bit. I'm gonna Google it, but I you can buy it now out of Kroger.
Oh,
The
really? Oh,
same
okay.
bread, yes, and it's
Cool.
terrible because it's
What?
delicious. But they
Oh, I
sell
was
it
gonna say
Cheesecake Factory. They
they
sell
do.
the same type of bread in
Mhm,
Longhorn, and they have it at Kroger,
mhm,
um, near the deli section. And it's
mhm,
in the brand is Cheesecake Factory brand.
mhm.
That
Okay,
with
I
some
didn't know that.
butter.
The
Oh
butt
my
man.
God, heat it up a
That's
little
my
bit. Oh,
favorite part of Outback. I was like,
I'm gonna
I
tell
go
you
to
in a minute.
Outback just for that brown bread with the butter.
Uh-huh. But I don't think it's rye because rye is not sweet, and this is definitely sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
for sure.
I'll tell you when we get ready to hang up, I'm gonna show. I mean, when we get ready to end this, I'll show
Mhm.
it to you. I'll be able to Google it and show it to you.
If she had that bread in there, I'd have been like, whatever you need,
Bump the
done.
gods. Let me have some of that. Let me get some of that before your offering. Male.
Oh, it's poison. So somebody's been
Mm.
poisoning the father. We were just talking about rich
Zena
people
already
waiting on
gone
each
with
other
it.
to die.
Hmm. Zena took that and was gone. Like, pew. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
they just knocked her out
I ain't never seen Xena eyes like this.
because she thinks
Look
she's
how
dead.
big. Where's Icus? And look at the funny look. Gabrielle, yeah, she's smiling. Oh, that's nice. Oh, she drunk. She been drugged.
Yeah, she was
Somebody gave
drugged.
her some Molly.
Molly doesn't do that, but yeah, somebody they definitely gave her a roofie for sure. Yeah, that's some roofie level drugging right there. No, you're right. It's Molly.
I
Him
didn't even
bang.
know they was
You
drugging
heard of that?
people. And mm-mm. I'm gonna go
I
to
never
the
heard.
herbalist and ask for
Be like,
that.
can I get
Yes,
some him bang?
giving them get some of that ham. We got to answer that him bag.
Uh, Police will be waiting
Look at she
outside for
can.
it.
Now, how does Gabrielle know how to take the sobriety test that the police give you in ancient times? Look at her.
I told you their
This is
universe is
too
different.
funny.
They don't live in the same universe that we live in. Clearly, the women. I think I told you the word. I forgot it already, but there's a word for it where the women are just as strong as the men. I think it's dimorphism or something like that. So yeah, they live in a different universe.
But the fact that she know the sobriety test.
That's what I'm saying. They don't live in our worlds. They're not living in. This is their ancient Greece, but it's not our ancient Greece. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Oh, I never saw her that sad.
Nut
Good.
bread. I don't think have I ever had nut bread?
That's what they poisoned her. He didn't eat it because she ate it all up.
Yeah. Have you ever had nut bread? Have you?
You know, like banana bread when they put walnuts in it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you now. I got you.
Hmm. Probably just didn't have bananas in it.
Got you.
That's probably why they just said nut. Who knows what nut they use, but
Oh, and yeah, we
it should
would
get
call
you
it
full.
multigrain now. We would call it just
Mm-hmm.
multigrain, and they where they put the nuts. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we just changed the branding of it, basically.
Mm-hmm. They might like it's really good. I've tasted some breads that had a few sunflower seeds in it. Like crunchy,
Mm,
ancient, nature's made
mhm,
ancient grain
mm.
bread. It's ridiculously soft and it has a bit of a crunch to it. And it's
Yeah.
so and you eat it like you just put butter on it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
But you know it's not good for you, even with the little nuts and the grains. It's too soft and too delicious for it to be good for you.
Yeah, I got some of that all natural bread when I made my sandwiches in Miami, and
Mm.
natural
It's
bread,
different.
it tastes a lot different than the bread we've been eating for a
The
while.
gooey white, no
Yeah,
good for
yeah,
nothing
the
bread that
texture
has
and everything.
zero vitamins and zero fiber,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was.
tastes so good.
Yeah, 100%. The mom is a non-believer.
Oh, I can't believe the father is doing this.
He says God is telling him.
Xena told him it's the wrong way. Now that would be funny if the horse jumped.
Oh, I just we knew the horse wasn't making that jump. We would have had a horse kebab.
Look at
Mom,
Gabrielle. She's still
you
high.
totally called it. Yeah, Gabrielle's higher than I've ever seen anybody.
And she in a cave down there by herself. Man, I'm jealous of her right now.
Uh,
She got a whole symphony
yeah,
orchestra
she's got a
going
symphony in
on.
her head. She got the
I
class.
hear a symphony.
That's the classiest hallucinations I've ever heard of.
Hmm. Yeah, knock him out, Xena. Put him to sleep. There you
Yeah,
go. Good night.
that's what
The
I'm gonna call.
zealots.
Yeah, I know. I love that. I'm gonna call people that from now on. The zealots.
The zealot.
Zealots are holding up traffic.
We gotta Google. I gotta Google. We got. I gotta Google that meaning so I can make sure that
Oh,
I'm not calling them. Oh, holy one.
no,
Oh, that's
no.
a beautiful dagger.
A zealot is to me is like a religious freak, but let me look up the official definition. But I always thought of zealots like Philistines is
Hmm.
a similar one. We get that's also from the Bible. Calling ignorant people Philistines. But let me see. A person who is fanatical and uncompromising in their pursuit of their religious, political, or other ideals.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
zealot. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, look at these
Mm-hmm.
zealots.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get we can get T-shirts that say "Zealot Free."
They're gonna be like, what ingredient is that?
You're like, no,
Mm.
look at, and the symphony is still going on.
And a Philistine
Uh,
is a
uh,
person who
uh.
is indifferent, hostile or smugly disdainful towards art, culture, and intellectual pursuits, often guided by materialism. There's a lot of those too. A lot of
I'm
Philistines.
like, well, man, we need to watch this episode again next week. This is great.
Philistines and zealots. That's what we're surrounded by in
I
2026.
know. You should have
That's
shown
what
me
we're
this episode when you were younger so I could have braced myself.
so here they're trying to show you that he's a good man, but he truly believes
Yeah.
God is speaking to him.
But I'm thinking when he heard that, he shouldn't even told nobody. And if he had to suffer for it, then oh well.
Well, I mean, when you start sacrificing your children, you got to tell somebody. You have to tell somebody that.
Mm-mm. I'll be like, they'll be like, did God tell you that? I'll be like, I don't know, I was asleep. I ain't hear it. I don't know, I'm not sure. That's what he said. I mean,
Or
I wouldn't tell
how do you
nobody.
know it's not
And
a
I was just
demon too? You know what I mean?
right. That's what I'm saying. Well, the way you know a demon is that it will bring you suffering. And the true God would be like, okay, um, let's say if you had a evil son, like I don't know, like you know who, in the 47, and you know you were 47's father, and you know he was rotten anyway, and you like, but you be like, I can't do this because I brought him here. So then your true God would be like, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not the Christian God.
Oh,
Christian God is all about suffering. You know, you have to suffer to get to this place. You have to suffer to get into there. You got to suffer to get the reward.
yeah,
It's very
yeah,
much
but I
gears
think it's
people towards slavery. When you look at like Christianity and stuff, it very much primes you for slavery because it's like you suffer here, you suffer now, but in the kingdom of heaven, you are a king, you are a queen, and it's like, okay, I'll do
mm-hmm.
this thing for this guy until I die.
But
You know?
the crazy part is it's unbalanced because the Per M Haru shows you how to be the master of yourself. And once, if you study that, once you become master of yourself, nobody can ever be your master on the earth. So you might
Yeah,
ascend
true.
past this dimension before anything like that happened because you would have mastered yourself. I think
Mhm.
that all of this stuff was designed to like make people wake up and be like, wait a minute, I'm not doing this. I'm not sacrificing my son. Like y'all get your hands off. If God want him, he can come get him. He know where he is. Like he can do it without me. He don't need my help. He don't need your help. Get your paw prints off my baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to
Power of faith.
spare your son. No, faith is having a brain of your own and knowing that it could be evil um that you hearing. And
For
until you
real.
figure it out, if you hearing something questionable like that, then you gotta question where it came from. Because I know the most high that I serve, he love people more than I do. I'd
Mhm.
be like,
Mm.
off with his head. Not my child, of course, but you know, others that might tick me out. And he'd be like, no, but you love them because you love your child, so you love that's somebody's child. So we're not going off with their head.
Yeah.
That's just who I serve. I don't know about that dude. Oh, but at least Ike's is back home safe with his mommy.
They're not quite safe yet because I just I realized that the guy who's trying to kill him is his, or the guy who's like tracking him down is his brother and his friends, his own blood brother.
Did you just spoil it?
No, no, they're brothers. He's been remember his
Oh,
brother's been trying to recapture him the whole episode. They've been hiding him from his own brother this entire episode. Gabrielle's
that's
still out.
Gabrielle.
Yeah, his brother's out looking for him with a mob on behalf of God.
I tell him, well, this is where we don't serve the same God anymore.
Oh, so now they want you to question whether or not he listens to God even without the drug. You know what I'm saying? Or does
He
he?
can't.
Yeah.
That's why cults drug you up, so you cannot hear the true and living
So
Creator.
when you join a cult, you lose weight, you get
hmm
high.
Because a
That's why
cult
people
is
join
about
cults.
control. It's about no, they join because they be like, oh my God, you're gonna be able to plant your own food. We're gonna live in peace. There's gonna be sovereignty. There's gonna be love, equality, and who doesn't want to live like that? And then when you get there, they become your master. You instead of praying to God for those things and to put you in the direction so that you can obtain those things, you take the shortcut. See, the key here in this lifetime, on this timeline right here, right now, is to not take shortcuts. Because
Yeah.
when you do, that's when they withhold food, so you can't think straight. They indoctrinate you with lies. They manipulate your mind. They separate you from your family. They give you drugs, so you so euphoric that you're not even in a position to fight back or think for yourself or hear God. Because the minute they stop taking drugs, they'll be able to hear God's voice say, "I can tell you to do that."
Yeah. And you forgot about the sex. That's also a powerful
Oh, that's so
manipulator.
powerful. Oh my God, I've been a victim in the past, long way back in the past. It's
A
called
long way back in the past.
it's called sex magic. Yeah, they use it. They got demons. Yeah, they got demons, sex demons at that, and they are
Oh, just like
sexy,
we talking about
but
just
they
like
want something.
one battle after another.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Remember he said that in the movie?
They do for real, and they are the sexiest ones out there. Mm-hmm. Most erotic. But they come with they want something. They drain you of your bank account, or they drain you of your life force. They drain you of your dignity, everything. They came to suck everything out. What they call them, incubus and succubus.
I love that line. He says, "Come, Father, God's waiting."
Oh,
Yeah, that's like from the actual story.
oh
In the
man.
Bible, the kid was so faithful that he was like, "Yeah, you go ahead and kill me." In, in the original story.
I mean, if your uncle hunting you, then I mean, your mama gotta suffer, and your dad is suffering. I could see as a kid, I'd be like, yeah, I just gonna come back later when I get better parents, parents who are not zealots and what's the other word? Philistines.
Philistines. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'll
gonna
just
use
come
those
back.
instead of a holes. I'm gonna be like zealots.
Yeah, a zealot.
Hembane. I wonder what the modern day pharmacological term
Think
is for
about that.
that.
You know how they call how zealots or
Yeah, there we
idiots
go.
call women uh chickens. Think
Chickens.
about that. You know they be like chicken head or whatever. You know back in the day.
Oh, I was
So
like
think about it.
Project Pat over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. What? Chicken. But you remember that? Okay, so the name of the rug is hen bang, right?
Hmm.
Hen bang.
Are you saying rug? Are you saying
Uh-huh.
rug? You can say
Yeah, because
drug,
I think they might shadow ban us if we say certain words
not
when
drug,
they.
because you
Uh-huh.
know, no, blood pressure medicine is a drug.
Yeah.
Diabetes
Okay.
medicine is a drug.
But I think you can't
You
say
mean
that.
and you can say narcotics if you mean like illegal substances. You can say
Yeah. No,
narcotics,
I think
and then you won't
okay.
get shadow
I,
banned for saying narcotics.
I know all of the bad words. They
You just
they
you
go
all you got
through
to
and
do.
scan.
You can curse. You cannot use like you can't use derogatory terms like the N word and no, I don't even think they block that anymore. You can say the N word. I'm trying to think.
Well,
It's any word that
they won't.
somebody
They
would
won't.
report
But
you
they won't.
for.
They won't put you out, out there if you use too many of the trigger words. Like instead of um. I'll show you. I'll show you.
No, no, I already know. I get the
Okay.
alerts. You know when
Oh,
they
okay.
that's why they ask you. You don't
Okay.
know this because you haven't uploaded a video yet in
Mhm.
years. But I don't know if you remember. They
Mhm.
ask you, is this for kids or this is for adults? If you say
Mhm.
this is for kids to get a bigger audience, then you're opening yourself up to get in more trouble.
I don't
But if you
like
say
that
this is
option
for
because when
adults,
people.
then you can
Mhm.
curse. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I just know
I
that.
just don't curse
Well,
because
I'll
I don't
tell.
curse
I'll
in
tell
real
you.
life.
I'll tell you my thoughts on it when we get off of here. But
Yeah, but when I every time I upload these videos, like they ask
mhm,
me, like, is this for
I
everyone
know.
or is this for adults?
Hmm.
And yeah, you used to get in trouble back in the day for saying like the N word or but not anymore. We're in this anti woke phase now where you can pretty much say any word you want.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean we should, but yeah, people get. I remember Twitter.
I
You
don't
get
like.
banned from
I don't.
Twitter.
I
Now they
don't
don't
like
ban you
Twitter.
anymore.
I don't. I don't like it when people set their videos for kids because you can't watch it minimized. You have to watch it full screen, and I
There's
can't do multiple things when I do that. When
there's
they do
literally
that.
no benefit to selecting for kids. There's no benefit
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
unless it's a kid show. There's literally
Mm-hmm.
no benefit. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've already said things that people could be offended by the way. Okay. Many episodes. We've already said some crazy stuff. We said Leonardo DiCaprio didn't date black chicks. Like he could easily be like, go after them.
No, no, he'll be like, yeah, you know what? They're right. I don't.
If he took us
He
to court
doesn't.
for saying that, all we have to do is go
I
prove
would
it.
say, show me,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah,
show
yeah,
me your black
exactly.
girlfriend. Come on, Leo. Me and him the
Okay, so
same age. You know, I know him.
henbane is a real plant. It's highly toxic, psychoactive plant in the nightshade family.
Mm,
And it's called Hyoscyamus niger.
mm.
That's the scientific term.
His son, like, I don't want to be here with your raggedy self. No way.
So the other son was pretending to be God.
So it was the other son. The other son.
Yeah, remember? I told you the oldest is the one
I
that's been
thought you said
chasing him the whole time. We got to do this for God, Dad. We got to do this for God.
when he really just jealous of his brother.
Yep.
See, that's why I don't mess with my sister.
Uh, only you understand your sister. Let's just say that.
I don't. She just like that. This dude. I feel like Icus.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know like the story, but the youngest son is like, God says is like the chosen one to create the new Hebrews or the new Jewish people. and so that's
Mm-hmm.
why the oldest son that
Is jealous of the light. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that same thing. Remember, my sister told you to have me committed.
She okay. We'll talk about that on another episode, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, siblings. If you're the only child, thank the creator that you're the only
I
child.
do every day, and the creator is you in this case.
Well,
I
when
thank the
when I
creator every
pass
day.
on, you ain't got to fight with nobody. You can be like, "Hey, throw that out. I'll keep that. No, throw
Well,
that out. That's junk.
you
That's
might
I'll
get a
keep that."
Filipino boyfriend and leave him everything. That could.
If I had a Filipino boyfriend, then you need to wait on him to die so you can inherit his stuff too. Because if it's not that in the deal, if he don't consider you to be his son or one of his sons, then I don't want to be with him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I ain't playing them kind of games no more. Mm-mm. Look at him. He willing to put his son up. Big dummy. His name should be Domicus.
So the race is to race the race is to get to Abraham before
He
he kills his
off his
son.
son.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this is crazy. And look at the brother just wanting it to happen. Oh, this is terrible. See, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm feeling
Mhm.
it. I'm like,
You are. You're in there. Yeah.
look at him. Man, when Xena come up, you getting your butt whooped. Drop him. I would show him no mercy right here. Yeah, let it be done, Xena. Yep, there we go. Bye. Trying to hurt
Man,
his brother.
I just can't imagine that level of pain to like try to kill your brother, then kill yourself basically. Um yeah, I've never had that level of suffering, I don't think, where I wanted to kill others and then kill myself like that.
His daddy seemed like a pretty nice guy, though, aside from being a murderer.
No, if you sacrifice a virgin, you're a priest. Oh, you heard that?
Mm-hmm. Xena was about to override the creator.
I saw. Yeah, she's always doing that with the gods.
I mean, because they don't know what it's like. He don't know what it's like to be human. So it's like sometimes you got to tell him, "Hey, this is over the threshold."
Yeah, but we found out that it was the brother pretending.
Hmm.
And let me see. I don't want to spoil it.
She knows she had a good time tripping. Gabrielle had the time of her life, huh? The voice.
Yeah.
There it is. I knew these were my sisters. See, I'm telling you, I be identifying with the characters.
No, listen. You didn't listen. She's she sent Gabrielle to replace the brother to use the microphone,
And she didn't do
but
it.
she didn't make
Right.
it. So the
Right.
voice was real. That last voice was real.
Yeah, I know it was because I saw
Oh,
the
okay.
thing, the
Yeah.
megaphone fall when
Yeah.
Gabrielle tried to catch it on the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
It fell,
Yeah.
and then Xena had threw her lasso thingy out. I mean her little
Yeah.
disc,
Yeah.
and then that's when the big honcho came through and was like,
Mhm.
"Hey, this is the point why I say don't do it."
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was a great episode. I like how
yeah.
they linked the Bible story to this to show you that if you're hearing voices, especially with today's technology, that if it's telling you to do something that you
Mhm.
know is not in your heart to do, then that is not the correct voice. You
Mm.
may be having some infiltration of some other spirit or something. But if it's telling you good things that'll help you and things that are good for you and others around you, of just for you especially, then listen to it.
Mm.
That's the one. That's the one. And I'm so glad that they called it the voice. Because that's all you can really call them.
Yeah, and they changed the name so they wouldn't they wouldn't offend any
Other people, because everybody's is
churchgoers.
different.
Well, any
Hmm.
churchgoers. The Christians were the ones that would have
Oh,
been that get angry
the
whenever
zealots,
there we go. I forgot. Yeah. The Zealots and the Philistines. Yeah.
they so quick to call women harlots that we can call them zealots.
Yep.
Then we'll
Yep.
use your new term.
Yep. Zealots.
That was a great episode. I mean, it just is, even though the episodes are what, 20 years old, it just felt
30.
like
30.
30. It felt like we were watching something that might have came out last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But they'd be
saying.
too afraid to put that out today, though. But you know what I
The backlash and
mean.
yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah. Because
That was great.
they cover all the religion. Well, not all. There's a million religions, but they cover all the big branch religions throughout the show. You get to see a little bit of
Hmm.
everything.
I think that's great. I love that show. That was
Yep,
great.
folks. Yep, that was Xena episode 19. That was a good one. I did not remember what it was about until it clicked, and it was when you said it, you were like, his father's gonna sacrifice his own son, and I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I remember that. But yeah, thanks for joining us for this
Yeah.
episode. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.